There was one night, and it was a full moon, and I'm a Cancer, and the name of my project is Full Moon Rising. And magical things always happen to me on the full moon, and this song came through, and I stood up, and I played this song, I closed my eyes, and I saw this vision of just, it was like a sea of people, just as far as you could see in any direction. And they had their hands in the air like this, just the fingers wide open and palms to the sky. It was every single person in that sea of people was totally empowered in who they are. They knew their authentic place in this world. And it was every age group and every kind of person, and just fully embodied in their own truth. And I was just like, mission. My name is Daniel Tyler Pohnke, and my mission is to help people live a life from the inside out. And this came from an experience that I had. I lived in India for 7 years, and I went to a Vipassana meditation retreat. And on the last day of the retreat, I came out, and I had this experience that I was literally looking at my hand just like, magic of all life. I looked at the sunrise. I was like, oh my God. It was like I was having multiple orgasms, like over and over again. And then I watched a flower. I just sat there and watched a flower bloom. And then I got a vision a couple days later that I have to take this and I have to bring this in to the Western world so that people can find that space within inside themselves and start living their lives from that space of magic. I recorded a whole album, created something called the Toolbox, which was a program that I designed because I went out on stage to perform this album and I see people lighting up, but I'm like, they're gonna go home and nothing's gonna change. So what can I create that they'll go home and they can take something from this experience and they can integrate it into their lives? It was so ethereal and so big. How am I going to turn this into a business? So we designed this program connected to the CD. And I'd done so much yoga, so I got into teaching yoga. So I made this questionnaire and I invited people to sit down with me after the yoga sessions and I'll just ask some questions and maybe I can help them beyond the yoga practice in their lives. And I guess this was my first experience of coaching. They would pay me the equivalent of like $10 US. I'd sit down with them for an hour and we'd create some magic right there. So when I came back to the United States, I've got this program, I've got this incredible CD, I've had this experience of being paid a tiny bit of money just to have a conversation with somebody and answer some questions. So I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? And then I received this email in my inbox, and it was from Eliason. No idea where this thing came from, but I went through it, and then I clicked on it, I went to the webinar, I watched it, I was like, there was something that was like, oh wait, coaching, I could do this. So I went through all the webinars, and it talked about building a business, and doing this, and coaching, and things like that. And I negotiated with my wife to invest, to do this program. And she's like, I trust you, but we gotta see results.
From that point, my life and my music went on a new path.
So what Ryan did was he empowered me to be able to take all this stuff that I had formed and put it into a package that I can serve the world with. So being able to come in to that space and empower myself with these tools of how to build these different parts, how to build an audience, how to build a network, an email list, how to coach powerfully, and that's the route I've gone. And I focused on the one-on-one coaching. And another thing that was so powerful is that he got me to really weed through the fat of everything and get real. Like, there was powerful questions. He has this thing called the success plan. And so these questions got me clear on the next action steps. They got me clear on the vision, what part of the vision is relevant now, what are the next action steps, what are the way that I'm gonna celebrate the wins? And it was, and I look over this thing still on a weekly, monthly basis. I still refer back to this. So here's what I'm most proud of in my business. I've created complete sustainability and the space to live a lifestyle that I want to live. And so today, my business is sustainable. We're at about 5K a month right now, and that's all I need. I have very low expenses. Remember the simplicity thing that I did? So I didn't go for the skyrocket method. I just had a boy, I just had a child. I wanted space. I took 40 days off to be able to be with my wife and my kid after he was born. My practice is full. I'm working with really powerful, high-paying clients, and now it's time to take back some of these marketing skills and start to span out the next phase of my business. It's like I was sent an angel, you know, right when I needed it. Somebody in my corner to be there, to give me all the skills, and literally all of them. Like I said, I can use that first program that I did, I can use these skills forever. And now I've developed this beautiful relationship with this man, you know, that is, it's a relationship that will be, it's like a brotherhood relationship that will be with me for the rest of my life. I'm very clear of that. It's meant the world to me, you know, to meet this man, to learn from him, and to have him by my side.
Hey, it's Ryan Eliason here. If you found my client success story inspiring, I'd like to invite you to download a free copy of my book. It's called How to Make a Lucrative Career Out of Profound Service. You'll learn the 9 best niche markets that empower you to profit from doing good. I'll share how I generated many millions of dollars doing work that is 100% aligned with my values and my commitment to be of profound service to my clients and the world. You'll learn the system that has been used by over 6,200 of my clients to grow businesses that help create a compassionate, just, sustainable, spiritually awake world where everyone wins. You'll also get access to a free video training that shows you, step by step, how to build a lucrative career rooted in profound service. I'm only giving the book away for a limited time, so click the link and download your book now.